ku Mozambique kwa ntchito. And they can even get people from Mozambique and bring them here to Malawi to work. So HR must also be ready to handle such issues. We are moving away from the narrow context of HR where you are always used to managing locals who are suitable for the local context. That's not the case anymore. The net has been stretched wider now than before. The net is now wider now than before. So HR is no longer as easy as it was. Localization, balancing the use of expatriate with hiring local employees. You know, it also brings a problem. For example, we've seen it in football teams. Have you seen there was a conflict between the two teams? Maybe not conflict, but one local coach went to court. It was making muscle someone. He was coaching my national team and was getting salary as so much, but then his contract either was terminated, was fired, whatever happened. Then the Football Association of Malawi brought in an expatriate coach, a European, and paid him maybe 10 or 15 times. Yeah. So, but all of them, their responsibility was to coach. And surprisingly, the local coach managed to take the Malawi national team to qualify to Africa Cup. But the expatriate coach came, the team struggled heavily. Fine. I'm not saying the expatriate coach don't know how to play, to coach football. No, there could be other factors, language, whatever. But my point is, the point of contention was the issue of salaries disparity.
Ladies.
So when you've got expatriate and locals working under one roof, you always have those conflicts. Some locals would feel disgruntled to say, we're doing the same job, but our colleagues are getting more than us. Those things are likely going to happen. So HR must be ready to manage those situations. There is no clear-cut, straightforward answer to solve those problems. But all my point is, HR must be very ready to manage those situations. That's the point clear-cut that I'm bringing to your attention.
We have to align
and by the fact that you are employing people from various localities, you're going to have the following. Yes. Yes. Cross-cultural training and development. These are under the International Human Resource Management. That in International Human Resource Management, the issues that you are likely going to encounter is to recruit at the global level, to manage various cultures. Remember that in the international HR, you are dealing with organizations that has got people from different countries and ethnic.
now can you please,
maybe I would say races. Not only people from you talk about people from different races. You can have organizations. Say for example in South Africa. South Africa, because of their background of racial discrimination, I think they have created quotas. They wouldn't want an organization, a big one, just having only whites. I think by law it's not acceptable. They wouldn't want an organization only having one race, especially when it is big. Universities and particularly public organizations, universities, they would want a mixture. So what they do, you have to have a representation of different races, blacks, white, whatever. So what it means is that if you're an HR in South Africa, you must be able to understand that you are managing an organization with people who have various cultures. Now you see that in other cultures people are direct. They call a spade a spade. That's what in other cultures people are indirect. When they see a problem, they will not point it out. They'll go round, and then they'll miss it. For example, when you request for a loan to buy a car, in other cases, the manager will say, no, I don't have money to give you. In other cases, they will tell you, oh, you can apply. When they know they cannot give you, they say, oh, you can apply. So you apply. You follow up, oh, wait, we are yet to meet and decide. Then, the meeting took place, but by the time we were trying to start the issue of your loan, we got a phone call of an emergency. So the MD left. So we did not deliberate. When they know it's in the drawer, they know the answer is no. Then they'll come to you and say, we had tried. But because the problem we had last year, someone did not repay, they were not sure whether you're going to repay. So perhaps you just have to write a commitment that you can repay. What are they trying to tell you? We're not giving you the loan, but you must know yourself that the loan is not coming. You follow it up later, they'll say, no, currently our cash flow is too low to give you the loan. Let's wait for another maybe year. So if you've got someone who comes from a culture where they're used not to be told this truth directly, things have to go round, and then they have to conclude themselves. And then you have a manager who tells you, no,
it's not.
There's always a conflict. So you need to be aware of the fact that currently you are going to be able to manage organizations with various people from various cultures. So cultural awareness becomes very critical, where you provide training to employees to develop sensitivity and understand the cultural differences, which is crucial for effective communication. Because sometimes relationship between manager and subordinate can be affected purely on the basis of insensitivity of culture. What is it that can cause humor than the other? I'll tell you. In other cultures, it is very rude and unacceptable to call someone old, particularly in America. In America, you wouldn't tell someone to say, oh, this person with his age, meaning completely telling someone that you are old and you can't do this. Or perhaps commending them that they have done it well because they are old and experienced. Do not be happy.
I said use the select button on your mouse. This one.
You cannot, when you go to America, you find that taxi drivers, bus drivers, they're elderly people. It's unlike here. Here our economy is, but especially our economy is mostly.
Don't leave.
In the US, you want to get into a bus. You get into a bus, you find the driver is an elderly person. White hair. He's a bus driver.
Just leave it there.
You go on the taxi rank, you find an elderly person driving a taxi. People are not pushed out of economic activity until very late in their life. So I attended one function somewhere where people were commending a particular white man who had come to Malawi and had been with Malawians for quite some time and was leaving. So there was a party, a farewell party. So one speaker was very positive to say, you know what, with your age,
I think
and no matter that you are old enough, we have actually benefited. Inside, the person, the recipient of the message was not happy because to him, to be told that you are old is rude. So the issue was now neutralized by another Malawian who was elderly, who came to close the function, who said, I would like to clarify here. That young boy, whatever I said, he meant well. He actually had pleased you and given you his wholehearted gratitude. But you, young man, you must know that from the culture that he comes from, it is impolite to tell someone that you are old. I'm trying to give you this example so that you understand the challenges that you can encounter as an HR in an international organization. But all we are trying to say is this is the reality that you must be willing to face. That in an international organization, you are going to encounter challenges to manage different cultures, people from different cultures. You must be prepared. Here you are preparing leaders to manage diverse teams and lead across different cultural contexts. Here you want to offer training programs that address specific skills needed in different regions, ensuring that employees are equipped to meet local business requirements. I think we'll finish with international compensation. We mentioned a little bit about this. These are compensation packages, designing competitive and equitable compensation packages that consider cost of living, taxation, and local market standards. Managing benefits across different countries, including healthcare, retirement plans, and other perks, is also not easy, isn't it? JTI, a Japanese company, has a tobacco plant in Malawi, but also I think has a plant in Serbia and in different parts across the world. And in all those parts, the manager, remuneration may not always be the same, because they may not pay Malawian a CEO in Malawi the same amount a CEO in Serbia can be paid. But all of them are CEOs of country offices. You see those complications? Yeah, isn't it? You see those complications? See how now things become complicated at an international level in terms of HR management? Yes, but they can be managed. What are we trying to do in this class? We are trying to bring it to your awareness, to all of us, to be aware of the fact that the reality of HR today is much, much different from that which we know 20, 30, 40 years ago. Today you'll be expected to be able to manage a diverse workforce. People with various religious beliefs, cultures, and various perceptions and expectations.
Okay.
So the road is not as easy as it used to be. However, it is possible. Right.
So,
unless there's any question, I think I have about 3 minutes to go.
what have you learned in Excel?
So I may not start any new topic. No question?
Or what are you able to do now with Excel?
Maybe the other one I can show you is this one, legal and regulatory compliance.
Are you able to insert text on the cells?
Yeah, and then diversity. We can start from there, and international relations. These are things that, yeah, we can start from there. Or what we can do is I will send you this. Yeah, we can start from there. Let's just so we'll start from there.
Are you able?
Yeah, I'll send you the group. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Let's meet again.